Hey guys, how you doing? This is Collector Dad here. I'm very new to the YouTube community. I wanted to create a channel, to share my collecting experience. It's fairly new. I'm just like my name says, I'm just a dad who became a collector about a year and a half ago, maybe a little more, right around where all the world stuff started happening. I'm not going to say what it is because we all know what it is. When everything happened and we couldn't do the normal things that we were all used to doing, I was trying to search for an outlet, something to do to pass the time. And little did I know that I began building my man cave, which you can see part of it behind me. It became a little project, and it immediately blossomed into a hidden love and affection that I now have for collecting. I've been told by many friends of mine and people I've met through social media that for what I've done, what I've been able to build in a short amount of time is quite remarkable, that I've been called a collecting natural, that for the things I've done, the amount of knowledge I've come to learn in the past year and a half, it's been awesome. I look back at a year and a half and I can't believe the amount of stuff I've learned in that amount of time about collecting. It has turned into my true passion. Besides being a father and a husband, collecting is probably my number one love after that. As you can see behind me, I am fond of Marvel Legends, mainly MCU characters. As you guys are going to learn on this channel, I do collect all types of figures, but my main focus is on 1/12 scale and 1/6 scale figures. And I generally collect figures that are based on movie characters, TV show characters, of that nature. I'm a big movie fanatic, TV show fanatic, and my first video here, I'm actually gonna share one of my two Holy Grail figures at the moment, which is the only licensed 1/6 scale figure ever made of Jax Teller from the show Sons of Anarchy. Sons of Anarchy is my favorite show of all time, by far. I've rewatched it maybe 6-7 times, and that's not an exaggeration. I've had the fortunate experience to meet some of the cast members over the years at conventions, and I know a lot about that show. And when I learned of, I believe it's PCS, so Pop Collectors or Pop Collectibles, that made the Jax Taylor and Clay Morrow, I knew I had to have them. And it was very hard to find them, and luckily I found them brand new. I hope you guys enjoy this channel. I'm just here, like I said, a dad who found his true passion and love for collecting. I'm going to share videos of figures I currently own that are my favorites, maybe share a few little like hidden gems of like maybe things from movies and TV shows that maybe some of you have never known, and just have fun, and hopefully as the channel grows, I'll definitely start doing some reviews and stuff of figures, and I'll get in new figures and do unboxings and reviews, on the channel for people who are looking to gain information on upcoming figures and new releases. As you can see on the top of my shelves over there, I've been getting in my Marvel Legends Infinity Saga figures, and I kind of want to wait until I collect all of them before I open them. So that's why they're sitting on the top over there. So without further ado, let's get this video started. But if you do want to support the channel, and you do enjoy collecting as much as I do, and it's your favorite hobby, please subscribe to my channel. Leave comments if you want of ideas of future videos you'd like me to do. If there's certain figures you want to see, as you see, like I said, I have a quite extensive Marvel Legends MCU collection behind me. I have a lot of 1/6 scale figures that are movie themed. I have a few Hot Toys, but for the most part, I do collect third party 1/6 scale figures. And I do collect NECA figures. NECA is definitely one of my favorite toy lines, as you saw in my opening intro. You know, those company names you see in my intro, those are the main companies that I generally like to get my figures from, among others, but those are my favorites for sure. So I'm glad you guys are watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this fun channel and fun journey, just as I've enjoyed collecting over the past year and a half. So let's get this thing started. Alright guys, here is my 1/6 scale Jax Teller from the Sons of Anarchy. This figure is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, when I first received this figure, I was completely blown away. I did see that I actually owned, before I owned this figure, I actually had purchased the 12-inch Jax Teller figure that Mezco made. And let me tell you, that figure was not even in the same atmosphere as this guy. I mean, this guy from top to bottom just screams Jax Teller. I mean, the head sculpt is pretty great. The accessories that came are awesome. I even like the simplicity of the Sons of Anarchy display stand. I think it's epic. You know, you really can't complain about anything. I mean, you take a look at this head sculpt here. Let's take a look at that head sculpt. I mean, look how amazing that is. You never take these glasses off. I mean, anyone who's seen the show, I mean, will tell you that is undoubtedly Charlie Hunnam. I mean, it's amazing. There's so many times that I come in here and I'm like, oh, you know, I think I'm going to display him without the glasses, but there's just something about when I have his glasses on that it just screams to me. It just screams Sam Crow. Remember, this is my first video, so you know it's not gonna be as smooth as I'm sure hopefully future videos will be, but there he is. Of course, he comes with his dog tags. I'm gonna get a little 2 here, so I don't have to touch too much. But yep, here he came with these dog tags here, which are pretty cool. Let's turn this guy around. Of course, Sons of Anarchy, California on the vest, very official. Well, like I said, this figure is outstanding. I even love how they got the tattoos on the arm correct. I mean, just hands down a great figure. Even the Sam Crow stitching on the side of the vest. As you can see here, this figure has pretty decent articulation. You're able to get him into some pretty dynamic poses. You know, you can get him into a shooting pose like this. It looks like he's getting ready to take into a crouch position. Maybe someone is coming after him, and he's in between, maybe either getting ready to run or drop to a knee. You know, this is so much fun because you could just make up your own scenarios here. And this is another thing that I've come to learn from collecting. I'm gonna zoom in a bit here, that you can use these crotch holders in other ways. It doesn't necessarily have to hold them between the legs. You could use it to hold them in a position like this because you're afraid that they're gonna fall down. You know, I use it just like that. See, it applies minimal pressure, if any, on the arm. I know it's not gonna scuff it up, you know, and it allows me to do a pose just like this one, which I think is pretty cool. Okay, this is for those collectors out there, and trust me, I am one of them who are curious whether or not this figure can stand on his own 2 feet. As you can see, no display stand. And also, as you can see, I took off his sunglasses, so you fans out there can see how he looks. Okay guys, now before I close out my first video, I did say that I'm going to try to share some random facts and things that maybe not the average fan may have known. So here's a fun one. Did you guys know that the actor who played Jack Teller on Sons of Anarchy, Charlie Hunnam, he was the original actor that was supposed to play in the movie 50 Shades of Grey. He was cast as Christian Grey, and he had to pull out actually of the project last minute because he was so what's the proper word I should use? He was so insulated, I guess, into his Jack Taylor role that he had a hard time like distancing himself from that character at the time. He was just so entangled in the world of Sons of Anarchy that he mentally couldn't get ready for the role in 50 Shades of Grey, so he pulled out the last second because of that. So yeah, there's some random facts if you guys didn't know about it. Now you do. If you did, then, you know, hopefully next time I can share some other things that I know from the show and the actors in it that you may not have known. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and share your comments below. If you'd like to see anything else in future videos, please feel free to share those opinions below. But as I said, this figure is amazing. It looks so good. Definitely a must-have for anyone who is a Sons of Anarchy fanatic as I am. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. That is just unreal. Alright guys, this is Collector Dad, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Take care.